Steven Coreno, KO Artist Sports. We're here with the one and only, the GWOAT, Claressa Shields. I wore the GOAT shirt to interview the GWOAT. First movie premiere, right? This is the first movie premiere, Lola 2? This one for you?
Yes, it's the first one. We got another one in Atlanta next week.
What was that like, right? First just getting the call and kind of realizing, man, I'm kind of on that point now where not only am I being recognized for my, athletic abilities, but I can do whatever I want now.
Well, the difference between, I had a role before with Lisa Ray where it wasn't that many, lines, but this one was like I was the nemesis in the movie. So I had a lot of lines, not a lot of time in between camps, and I was just like, my main thing was, can I get these lines? So I just did my best to learn the lines, but once I got in front of the lights and the cameras, I just do what I always do when I perform. So I haven't seen the full thing yet, but I think I'm gonna like my performance.
How did you like the idea of being the nemesis, of being, not the gold medalist, you know what I mean, 2-time gold medalist, all that, just kind of being, all right, I'm guess I got to be the bad guy in this one.
I'm the nemesis in real life, so it don't really matter. I mean, I felt like I was just playing myself, just my name was Trina. But some of the stuff in the movie, I would never do in real life, but, that's how movies are. And some of the lines was like, can I say something like a little bit? They was like, no, we want you, look, this is what you got to say. So I had to, be more mean than what I would be in real life, I think. But I mean, I'll let you guys be the judge of that when you see
Savannah Marshall might have something else to say. Maybe we see that you're mean already.
Yeah. See, she has something different to say. But right. I mean, I did a lot of stuff in the movie that I just was like, yeah, I want to do this in real life.
Talk about just the actual boxing scenes themselves. Mm-hmm. Obviously, a lot different than just being in the ring, naturally facing somebody else. But what was that like? Kind of getting the gloves on, all that, and then just cut, action, kind of all that stuff.
Well, Antoine owed me a director's check for the boxing in the movie.
Uh-oh, Antoine. Uh-oh.
I said he owed me some, because when we got there, he was like, okay, this is what I got written up, but we don't really box. And I was like, I'm going to coordinate the boxing. I got it.
We need a choreographer's title, Antoine.
Yeah, because I was you know what? Taja was so prepared. You can tell that she had been training, but I've been boxing for 17 years, So we coordinated the moves together to make it look as real as possible without me having to hit her and without her having to hit me, which I didn't mind her hitting me anyway. She about 30 pounds smaller, so it don't really matter. But there was.
Tell her that? Were you kind of like, it's okay? You could.
Yeah. Because there was some scenes where we were close, and I'm like, hit me to the body. Like I can. Throw and but when it came for her, it's like, I'm not gonna touch you at all, but I can make it look like I hit you. You just have to, it's a dance inside the ring. So we were in there dancing and it looked really good. And I think if you guys seen the trailer, I got hit with some mean rights, some mean uppercuts, and I think it's a great women's boxing movie, and it got the greatest woman of all time in it. So I can't wait to see the full thing today.
Can't get any better than having the GWOAT starring in it. This weekend, I'm sure you saw, right? David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. I know you did. What man, what an incredible fight it was. The build up and it delivered, right? What were your thoughts on the whole thing?
It was a great fight. I like Caleb Plant's game plan. The only thing I didn't like about his game plan was the holding. The holding made him subjectable to get punched, with those unorthodox shots. I had made a tweet and I said, wherever Benavidez throw from, whether he throwing with technique or if he just slapping or just throwing a punch, it hurt. He's a big hitter. He got big fists, and they hurt. So a lot of those shots that Caleb got hit with clean was him trying to hold. When it's like, if you're that close to hold somebody, you might as well punch him to the body. That didn't generate. But I see what the game plan was. I don't think that he needed that. Now with Benavidez, I think he could have done better in cutting off the ring and stuff like that. But once Caleb Plant slowed down, Benavidez just was a monster. And he is a monster. He's young and he's only going to get better. And I just can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Like, he's really good. He got my respect 100%.
If it ends up being Canelo and Benavidez, how does the GWOAT see that one playing out?
I think Canelo is like really top dog, you know, so anybody trying to fight him, they're going to have to know how to take a shot, give a shot, box, brawl, counter. I just think that Canelo IQ may be a little bit much for Benavidez, but I think if Benavidez continues to grow and get his experience, that he can catch up to that. But if the fight was to happen tomorrow, I would pick Canelo to win.
Another fighter I just got to get your take on, Tank versus Ryan. It's a big one. We finally got it, right? Thank God it's happening.
Yeah, the women showed the men how to make the fight.
Right? You guys set the tone. You guys set the tone. What, stylistically, how does that play out, right? Because Tank, you know, the last couple of fights downloads information, first 5-6 rounds, kind of gets the guy out of there around 7-8. But he tends to be losing those first kind of couple rounds, usually on judges' scorecards. Tank does, yeah. You know, Ryan hasn't faced the level of competition that Tank has, but he has the height, has the power, has the speed. What do you think?
Ryan only chance is to outbox Tank. His only chance. I mean, he may, you know, try to land some hard shots here and there, but once Tank get him figured out, if he stands there, he's going to get hit. And from what we see, when Tank hit people, they don't get back up. So Ryan has to be careful about that. But I think the first 6 rounds will be very competitive because Ryan Garcia is taller, he is longer, he may be faster, you know, but at the same time, Gervonta has always been a shorter fighter. He's always figured out a way to get on the inside. He lands the body shots, the head shots, and Ryan Garcia chin sometimes just be up in the air. I don't know if that's just he think it's okay or what, but I think Gervonta is gonna knock sweet Ryan out. I love Ryan. He's a good kid. I love Tank too, but Tank is just, he different. And I'm just hoping that hopefully Ryan keep his chin down because it's going to break a lot of hearts once Gervonta drop him. Yeah.
Do you think the chin in the air thing, I feel like it's baiting a little bit, and then, you know, the left hook comes
he got dropped by Luke Campbell because his chin was in the air, so I can't say that.
Good point. Good point.
I'm just saying, I watched it.
No.
And that was one of the fights where I was like, you know, I'm a Ryan Garcia fan, so when I seen him get dropped, my heart was on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? No, get up. Put your chin down.
Put your chin down, tuck it in.
Yeah, so I believe that, you know, he's growing, but like I said, Gervonta, they both kind of had a really strong amateur background, no Olympics involved, but they had a lot of potential, you know, so it's going to be a great fight. But with these kind of fights and such big lead-ups and press conferences and the fans and the crowd, sometimes it can play on the mental. So let's see who's mentally stronger and can deal with if the fans are booing or cheering for them. You know, I went to the UK and fought in front of 20,000 fans, and I got booed on the way out. And because I was in another country, you know, any other fighter, I feel like they would have folded, you know. But me, I went out there and, you know, told all them, I'm about to break y'all heart right now. And I did it. So with them fighting in Vegas, you never know. Tank may get booed coming out because Ryan Garcia has a very large fan base here in Vegas. So it's going to be very interesting because if they can boo Floyd, I'm quite sure that they'll boo Gervonta.
Boo anybody, right?
Yeah, anybody, for sure.
Claressa, tell the fans where they could see Lola 2 and just, you know, when can we see you in the ring, not on the movie screen, but like, you know, in competitive?
I'm back in the ring in June. I can't tell you guys the date. I can't tell you the location, but it's in the USA.
Hey, good.
Yeah, we about to sell out a big venue to the haters over there. 3-time undisputed, not one. But
coming back in June, huh?
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm defending my 160 undisputed titles. Opponent, we getting it locked in. We getting locked in. But I think that the fight that will get locked in, I think everybody will be super excited and happy to see it.
I'm sure the women never disappoint, and especially yourself. Claressa, thank you so much.
Of course.
Lola 2, catch it. Where could fans watch it when they want?
Lola 2 will be out on All Watch Black TV April 6th. Make sure you guys watch it, share it, you know, post it everywhere, tag me, hashtag Claressa Shields, hashtag GWOAT, and yeah, hashtag Lola 2, April 6th on All Watch Black TV.
There it is. Thank you so much, Claressa. Always a pleasure.
Of course.
Thank you so much.